What an iconic thing. This carriage has probably been used in hundreds of films. I am here in Minnesota at the Judy Garland Museum looking at the carriage from The Wizard of Oz. It's awesome. What did this sell for when you bought it?
It was just under $50,000.
Yeah, I would say in today's market, it's easily $300,000.
Gosh.
It's amazing when you think about it, right?
It sure is.
So the thing that I'm most interested, obviously, are the ruby slippers. So that's really why I'm here today, trying to, like, find leads. Is there anybody suggested I should talk with?
You know, the chief inspector, Gene Bennett.
He was the investigator here at the time?
He's retired, but he still lives here.
Yeah, well, let's give him a call. I'd love to meet him today. All right, Gene Bennett. He can walk me through the crime scene step by step. This is exactly why I came to Minnesota. This is the lead I was hoping for.
Sounds good.
All right.
Hey.
Hey, Bri.
What's going on, man? A lot of items came in today from Back to the Future that are going to be benefiting Team Fox. The Nike Mag self-lacing shoes. And not only did Bob Gale find material from his collection, but we're getting material from literally all over the globe. Lou and I are getting these iconic things ready for the upcoming auction catalog, describing it, doing further research, photography.
And Nike actually made these.
Nike made less than 10 pair, but these are the ones that really were worn, you know, by Michael J. Fox. Uber rare.
One of a kind.
Yeah.
So what do you think this is going to go for?
You know, I think that is, we're going to put an estimate of 12 to 15,000 on it.
That jacket is the coolest thing, man.
Oh, this is from, of course, from Back to the Future 2. This is the only one of its kind. This is the actual resized jacket.
And we got these great reference images from the consignor, and it's x-rays and the guys working around Michael.
Oh, wow, look at that. See all of these operators that are underneath puppeteering his jacket. You can see this bundle right here at the bottom to actually manipulate. And you can also see in the upper shoulder region, you have the cable going up here, then they come down the shoulders, reach down, and so then they can actually puppeteer and move the arms. Probably estimated at 25 to 50,000.
Yeah. Awesome, awesome.
We'll get it cataloged, and then we'll go from there.
Hi, Gene. Good to see you again.
Same here.
Gene was the chief detective here 5 years ago when the slippers were stolen.
Can you take me to the crime scene?
I sure can.
All right.
And there's a plexiglass case sitting here.
Right here?
Right here.
Okay.
And the top had been smashed in, and the slippers were removed from that glass case. This door is a little different now than it was, but when I got here, this door window had been smashed. There's glass all the way into the hallway and around the corner.
So they definitely came in this entrance.
Yes. This had an alarm, but for some reason it was turned off.
So that's really weird, right? And they have them stolen under these really bizarre circumstances. Everything surrounding the ruby slippers is mysterious. There's probably all kinds of good stuff going on in here with cameras, right?
There is only one camera in here.
Wow.
And that's set on top. Somebody forgot to turn on.
So you have the alarm off the door, the camera turned off. I mean, this is literally like a waiting invitation to come steal the ruby slippers. Looking at the blank podium where the ruby slippers once were, it's pretty sad. It's the center of the museum, the heart and soul of the Wizard of Oz. There's a $200,000 reward that's still active. $200,000.
Nobody seems to know that.
We're going to try to do everything we can now to kind of get the word out.
Just my opinion on it. Whoever took these slippers didn't realize how big a thing this was going to be.
They got them home and they were like, holy mackerel.
Yeah, holy mackerel.
The heat's on. What am I going to do with these?
The rumor has that they've been destroyed.
That would be horrible. That would be a tragic fate to these famous slippers. I'm hoping Gene is wrong. There are a lot of obsessed people out there wanting to own things they can't own, and I'm hoping that whoever took them wanted them bad enough that they would at least keep them, and now is an opportunity to return them. This is really the dark side of collecting.
So all we have is this broken plexiglass case with a sequence in it.
So you found one ruby sequence in the case?
Yes.
That's pretty amazing. This has made my whole trip worthwhile. We have a real piece of evidence. It's actually locked in an evidence locker at the police station. When I find the real pair of ruby slippers, I'm gonna be able to take this one sequin and match it up against those ruby slippers and be sure that those are the real ruby slippers stolen from this museum. If you ever have any other clues or come up with a lead, you gotta call me.
I will.
You know, because if we can find them, they really need to be back out there for people to see.
That's correct.
Gene, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This has been a huge help. It's really, you know, I mean, I like this museum.
I do too.
Gene gave me some good clues. I am not going to stop hunting for these ruby slippers because in my mind, this is just the beginning. We're going to find them. Today's day one of the search. But I've got an auction coming up around the corner. That right now is my #1 priority. I got to get back to work. The money that these things will generate will help eradicate Parkinson's.
Sold, 4,000.
The lot started going up and up and up. Sold, sold, sold.